I get bumped out of the way, and it's the same with Yuna's mom. It's really quite interesting when we arrive at the airport and the doors open and we come in and we, Yuna's agent's trying to manage these people, and bit by bit, I mean, at the beginning I kind of would fight back because I'm trying to protect her and want to be with her and to make sure that no one's going to get her with a camera. But that only lasts for a few seconds. I'm just pushed out of the way, and I'm just standing there with Yuna's mom. We just pick up the luggage, and But she has enough now. They know to have security, and she's surprised every time, which is really kind of sweet. Because of my experience with the Battle of the Bryans and the Olympic hype, and how I handled it, and how Brian Boitano handled it. I mean, there's so many similarities there because Brian and I competed against each other through junior. We were back and forth all the way through. We had a very friendly rivalry, so nobody was nasty. And I know that Yuna really likes Mao. And I know that Mao really likes Yuna. They're very polite with each other, but they're very cordial. I think when they get on the ice, or when they, Yuna has her agenda, she wants to go and she wants to win. She wants to win. She doesn't want to go and beat Mao. She wants to go and she wants to win, and she wants to skate well. But they have, I watch them, I stand back and watch those two, and it reminds me so much of Brian and I, because Brian and I were very polite with each other. We were, and very cordial, and we both wanted to do our thing, and we both wanted to win. And so I think it's healthy. I think it's been the best thing for sport. Having these two incredible athletes, with Mao and with Yuna competing against each other, because it's bringing the entire level of women's skating to a new level. Yuna is because she is there because of Mao. She is better because of Mao, and Mao is better because of Yuna. So that's just great for figure skating, as long as it's done in a sportsmanlike manner, which it is. And it's been good for both of the girls. It's been good. And I think same with Brian and I. I became a better skater because of Boitano, and he did too. We both pushed the envelope, and we had to, and that's what the Olympics is about. That's what we're seeing with these two girls. Coming back and having the Olympics in Canada is going to be incredible, and it's very ironic that this is happening, and happening to me. But I'm really sincere when I say this. These Olympics are about Yuna. They're about her going out and doing the best that she can, and to show everybody really what she's made of. And it's not just a great skater. I mean, she's such a great person and a great athlete. My job is to help her get there. And my job is to give her all the tools that she needs in order to do this. So, and I want to make it really clear and make sure that everybody's on the same page here, that I've had my time. I had my experience at the Olympics, and I have no regrets. So this is about her, and it's about, when she has that experience, that she embraces it. Oh, maybe I've found my calling as far as, I believe I was a very good skater and a very good athlete, and there was a great night of skating in 1988 in Calgary. And now maybe my calling is to be able to do this with other athletes and to help them get there and help them be their best. Maybe that's what my calling is, but it would be wonderful. And I never make any predictions heading into any competition. I know that I know what she's made of, and I know what she's capable of, and I know that she's the best in the world. So, but the Olympic Games, boy oh boy, it's a real test for everybody, and I have experience. Mao's coaches, they've had experience. I'm not the most experienced one in the world, but I've been on both sides of the boards. So it's, and I think I've been able to share some wisdom with her that's credible, that she really kind of gets. I like to stand back and watch and just sort of gauge, how she's doing and how her. There's very rarely does she have any kind of stress that she skates with, or that I can see. but when it does happen, I can see it, and I try to kind of jump in with some kind of solution, so that we can end the day on an up note, and she can go home and know that she's done something productive. And there's times where I just have to tell her to take a break. Go home, go home. There's times where she has to shoot a commercial over the weekend, and so she's got Saturday and Sunday. She's been working like crazy. She'll even skate Saturday morning, and she'll go off and do a commercial Saturday afternoon and all day Sunday. And she comes back in on Monday, and I know that she's going to be tired, and she's going to be exhausted and spent. So I will tell her to go home. I just know that she takes comfort in knowing that she's ready. I'll just tell her that you're ready. I'll say that we're ready, because I'm ready too. I'll say, you know what to do. That's pretty much it. But most of it's sort of this eye contact, which I know for the whole first year, the two of us were kind of darting eyes all over the place, like, So now we really do have a genuine, I try to read her, and she tries to read me, or she tries to get something from me, and so that's genuine. And it's taking time to get there, so. And a few little words, just, you're ready. And she is. That's you don't want to be reminding them of, remember the right shoulder before you, or I was watching last year at U.S. Nationals. There was an athlete that was in the men's event, and he was just going out to skate his short program, and the last thing the coach said was like, "Don't pop the axle." Well, guess what? He popped the axle, So I'm learning, and that's the thing too. I watch and I listen to other coaches, and I'm always learning. And that's every day I learn something new about myself, and about being a teacher, and about being a coach. I might learn some great lesson from the littlest kid, or from one of my adults. That's what you have to keep doing, is keep learning.